Hi everyone. So this video is a very unusual one. So as you may know, my birthday is fast approaching, and so I decided to make this video. And it's also an end of an era for me, you know. So this video is entitled Things I Realized in My 20s Before Turning 30. Yes, I am turning 30 in a few days. That's a hard pill to swallow for me because it's not yet sinking. I still have a childlike heart, and I'm still childish. And so, let me start. I have my copy here, so I don't memorize everything. I don't want to pretend that I do. So, if there's one thing I've learned in my 20s, it's that growing up isn't really about getting older. It's about finally seeing things for what they really are. Your 20s can be confusing. It is really confusing for me. You watch people around you getting married, building careers, buying a house, traveling the world, and somehow you start wondering if you're falling behind. I mean, maybe not everyone, but this is based on my experience, unfortunately. As I get closer to 30, I realized something. As we know, we're not all running the same race. I mean, life is a race, but we have different pace. And honestly, I think that's one of the most beautiful thing about life. So, another one of the biggest lesson I've learned is to stop believing in someone's potential and start seeing their reality. Sometimes we hold on to who we think someone could become. We focus on their promises, their words, and the person we hope they'll eventually be. But somehow, people show us who they are through their actions. And sometimes the reality is more important than the potential. Yeah, another hard pill to swallow. Something that I did just recently. I've learned that you shouldn't have to keep waiting for someone to become the person you need them to be. Because if they want to, they will. I know that sounds simple, but it's something that I've learned the hard way. Because when I wanted to, I actually did. When I wanted to make time, I made time. When I wanted to reach out, I reached out. When I truly cared, I showed it. And that made me realize that sometimes we are not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong people. So now I pay more attention to actions than words. I actually kept on telling myself that a long time ago. But we're humans, we're still learning, and I'm fragile. So I'm so sorry, self. Another thing I've realized is that age is just a number, right? It is. I keep on telling myself that it's just a number. But in reality, okay, so actually, turning 30 used to sound so old to me, and it still does sound old to me. I thought by this age, you know, we all thought, I think, I should have everything figured out. I should know exactly where my life is going. I should have accomplished all the things I dreamed about in my 20s. I am actually a very idealistic type of person. I actually thought that by the age of 21, I can get this, I can get that. But at the age of 21, I will just like starting a job. I thought by the age of 25, I'll be able to settle down. But look at me now, legally single at the age of 29. I thought by the age of 27, I'm going to have my first baby. So probably at least I got a dog by that age. So that's still a baby to me. So, but now I understand that life doesn't have a deadline. I mean, it doesn't really have a deadline. Now, you don't really need to rush just because you're older. I don't want to rush things. Even though I am turning 30, I still don't want to rush things. Of course, I wanted to have my own family, but I just don't want to dive into that right away just because I'm turning 30. I wanted to do that because I really wanted to. And I really wanted to. Just kidding. But at the same time, don't be too relaxed. So, while age is just a number, time is real. Time is real. So, dreams still need action, goals still need effort, and the life you want won't build itself. So, I guess my biggest lesson before turning 30 is that I should not compare my timeline to someone else's. My friends got their babies at the age of 26. Some got their babies at the age of 19. Well, for me, maybe I'll have that soon. Maybe in the next 2 years. I'm not sure. When it comes, it comes. So don't chase people who aren't choosing you. Don't fall in love in someone's potential while ignoring their reality. Don't be afraid of getting older. I really don't want, like that song, it says, forever young. I want to be forever young. I kept on singing that, but then I realized I don't want to be forever young. I wanted to grow old. And I think that's sinking in as I am welcoming another era for me, the 30s Tita era. Now, you are not late, you are not behind, you're just becoming. And maybe turning 30 isn't the end of your youth. I think I still look young. So maybe it's the beginning of finally knowing who you are, what you want, and what you will no longer settle for. So if you're also in your 20s or you're approaching 30, like me, I hope you remember this. Take your time, but don't you ever waste it. Enjoy, but don't waste it. Dream big, love deeply, get hurt. That's part of growing. Choose yourself. And most importantly, if they don't choose you, if you're waiting for the right person, if you're waiting for what? The right time, I guess the best thing is become the person you've been waiting for. And enjoy life because tomorrow is not a guarantee. So that's a very long one. I was just thinking it's just gonna be 3 minutes, and now I am almost 10 minutes in. Anyways, those are just some of my realization. I still have a lot more, but I want to cut it a little bit shorter. So again, this is Jenny. Thank you so much. So maybe this is the last video that I'm gonna be like this. Thank you. Goodbye.